Hey you guys, it's Peter, and welcome to my channel. Peter likes books, because I do. And this is like my April wrap-up, as well as a Booktube update. And don't you love that I'm doing it in my car? Because, well, I'm trying to bolt these out today, because I'm getting ready to go home and watch a movie with my husband. So anyway, does it really matter? I mean, like, does it really matter if I'm sitting in my car or in a beautifully lit studio? Yeah, kind of it does. But anyway, this is the best that I can do for today. So I wanted to kind of go back and talk about, I don't know what is wrong with my Goodreads. Do you guys like, okay, it doesn't show up on my books that I read, like, in order. So I have to go back into, like, my reading competition, of which I am failing miserably. My reading challenge, which, let's just start with that. Okay, so my goal for 2017 is that I'm going to read 100 books. I have completed 13 books so far, so... But anyway, I wanted to go back, and I can't remember where, like, I started, but I'm just going to tell you guys the books that I've read recently. I'm currently doing this readathon, which this is part of my update too, that the pickup catch-up readathon, which is catching up on all these books. It was really hard for me to sit outside and read this week. The rain was horrible, so I'm going to extend it another week. So if you're joining me with it and you want to continue to do it with me. I'm going to do it through today through next Sunday as well. So, and I'm also, here are the videos I'm going to be putting out in the next couple days. The Booksically book tag, because Lily C. reads, oh my god, I love her so much. Like, she's so raw and just real. I love her attitude, you know, that, like, you can be a real person and just love books as well. I love that about her. So anyway, so she tagged me in this book tag, so I'm gonna do that. And then I'm also gonna do, I know I just did a haul the other day, but I went to Goodwill, I went to Half Price Books, and I got some books in my P.O. box, and so I'm gonna do another haul in the next couple days. But I wanted to do my wrap-up for April, which is very sad. I'm currently halfway through Benjamin Eierstein's The Inexplicable Logic of My Life. It is fantastic, okay? The other thing I wanted to mention, and I know I'm just, like, coming at you like this, but I'm starting a book club in May that I'm going to read one new book, or a book that's come out recently, each month. And the book for next month is The Hate You Give. I think it's by Janie Smith, I think is her name. So anyway, but, here, let me look it up really quick, because I hate to misquote authors. I think that's horrible, and I do it all the time. I know people are, like, screaming at me right now. The Hate You Give, Angie Thomas. I'm so excited about reading this book. I've heard so many wonderful things about it. So anyway, yeah, okay, I'm doing that, and I'm reading The Inexplicable Logic of My Life. I'm finishing up on Traffic by Ellen Hopkins. I'm finishing up The Mistletoe Secret by Richard Paul Evans. The Great American Whatever by Tim Federal. Tilt by Ellen Hopkins. Summer Days and Summer Nights, 12 Love Stories by Stephanie Perkins. And Helter Skelter by Vincent Bugliosi. I butchered his last name, but anyway, no pun intended. But so anyway, those are the books that I'm catching up on right now, and I'm not picking up another book until I get those done. So, and then, let's see, somebody just, Alyssa just asked me to be friends on Goodreads. We're friends now, Alyssa. And, I actually went to Barnes & Noble. One of my favorite things to do, and somebody just, like, went through here and liked every single one of them. One of my favorite things to do is go to Barnes & Noble, and on your Goodreads thing, you can scan, do you see this? You can scan a book, and I love doing that, and then just adding it to my to reads. That's, like, one of my favorite things ever. Okay, but I wanted to talk to you guys about the books that I have read. So, I recently finished Rising Sun by Michael Crichton. It was one of, I thought I only had, like, 2 of his books left to read, because he's one of my all-time favorite authors. But in all honesty, I think I have, like, 4 more books of his to read. Travels and something else. But anyway, and he passed away years ago, and he was just a phenomenal writer, and kind of like the Dan Brown of his time a little bit, I think, because the research was very in-depth. Dan Brown has another book coming out in October, by the way. But Rising Sun was about a murder that occurs in the brand new opening of a Japanese building on the opening night in Los Angeles. And it's a detective story, and it's a thriller, and it's fantastic. And I was halfway through it, and then I bought it on sale on Audible, because you guys know I love Audible. And it was just absolutely fantastic. So I ended up giving it 5 out of 5 stars. It was one of my... It reminded me kind of a mixture of, like, Disclosure, which Michael Crichton wrote, and something else. There's also a movie of it, which I really want to see. So... And they had Sean Connery and Wesley Snipes in it. And then I read Girl Walks Out of a Bar, a memoir by Lisa Smith. And this was an alcoholic memoir. I ended up giving it 3 stars. I did not love this book. I love alcoholic memoirs as a person in recovery. Drinking a Love Story, Dry. What else are some of my all-time favorites? I mean, Blackout, Remembering the Things I Drank to Forget, that came out last year, phenomenal. You know, those are some of my 3 favorite all-time, you know, what's the one? A Beautiful Boy by the dad, David Sheff. Like, those are some of my all-time favorite memoirs about addiction. This one, I did not like. I thought it was trite. I thought she never, like, really improved as a human being. You know, it's a belief that once we put the alcohol and the drugs down, we improve as human beings, we become better people. I didn't really ever witness that. I thought she was rather arrogant the entire book, and not very humble. I don't know. I just was my best friend read it and she loved it, and I just was really turned off by it. So, and then I read At the Edge of the Universe by Sean David Hutchinson. You guys know, We Are the Ants that he wrote, I think last year or the year before, was one of my all-time, like, was one of my top 5 or 3 for that year or whatever. I don't know. I just make this shit up as I go off the top of my head. But I loved We Are the Ants. And At the Edge of the Universe was a close second. I thought it was fantastic. I think I gave it 5 stars. Hold on a second. I keep on going in and out of this. This is, like, ridiculous. I ended up giving it... I'm almost positive I gave it 5 stars. Oh, I gave it 5 stars. And I said, I don't know if I love this or We Are the Ants more. Absolutely incredible, weird and romantic. Literally bawled the last 20 pages. I mean, it was so good. And I don't remember when I finished it, but it's been a while. And then the other book, 2 books, which I've already talked about on here at length and did reviews, was If I Was Your Girl by Meredith Russo. An absolutely, absolutely fantastic portrayal of a teen transgender female, and Killed a Boy Band by Goldie Medofsky, which I think she has another book coming out, but this book was so good. It was so cute and funny, and I've talked a lot about both of those. So, I mean, I didn't read those in April. I haven't done a wrap-up in forever, so I thought, well, what the hell. So those are the books that I've read, and I'm going to try to really get these books finished in the next week and a half so that I can go on to... really enjoy what... Do you guys just, like, go through... Alyssa wants to read Brokeback Mountain. Oh, Alyssa and I that just became friends? Is that who it is? I read Brokeback Mountain last year for... I think it was Booktube-a-thon. It was actually beautifully written and a really quick read. So anyway, how are you guys doing? I got this chapstick. Somebody sent it to me. It's tea-infused lip butter. This one is cardamom French toast. It is so good. Do you guys like little stupid things? And she sent me a bunch of tea, too. So, my husband is going out of town next weekend for a business trip. So, I'm just going to drink tea and put on chapstick and read books. I'm so excited. So anyway, yeah, so The Hate You Give, we're going to start in May. I don't know. I'll let you know when I'm starting it. I have to finish The Inexplicable Logic of My Life. And I may listen on Audible first to Sylvain Neuvel's Waking Gods, which is the sequel to Sleeping Giants, which I was so excited when I saw that it was out. So I mean, I have so many Audible books right now that I'm really excited to listen to, so I may listen to those first. But anyway, there is my update. And I will be back with some videos this week. I'm trying to post a video every day on my channel, so, and make them a little bit shorter, so it, you know, 9 minutes. Everybody can do 9 minutes, right? Anyway, put in the comment section below what book that you're currently reading right now, and let me know, you know, if I should read it or if I shouldn't, all right? I love you guys. Bye.